Hello everyone, my name is Mochi and today we're going to be looking at 20 new cozy games releasing this February. I hope January has been good to you, or as good as it can be with everything going on right now, and you've all had an amazing start to the new year. And if you haven't kept up with your resolutions or you haven't started any, then just remember it is never too late to start a good habit. So without further ado, because I know we all need something to look forward to, let's get into the list. The first game on the list, releasing on the 3rd of February for Steam, including Mac support and Xbox, is the casual and cozy narrative puzzle game Spirit Swap Lo-Fi Beats to Match 3-2. In this action puzzle meets narrative game set in a lush world of witchy demons, you will cast spells, be queer, and crash the biggest concert of the year. Play as Samar, a young witch working the spirit swapping night shift, when a recent spike in spirits crossing over from another dimension breaks the chill atmosphere of their shift. With her trusty familiar by her side, she sets off into the city to find that a popular band has actually rescheduled the kickoff for their big comeback tour. Now it's up to you to work quickly before the city is overrun with stands and spirits alike. Cast powerful spells by arranging spirits into special patterns to unlock potent powers and bond with a colourful and quirky cast of romanceable witches and demons, all to a custom lo-fi soundtrack. Decorate your room with the trinkets and keepsakes that you will find, and enjoy every unique game mode available, from endless mode to local versus or with your friends. I absolutely love the colourful and quirky art style of this game, it is absolutely gorgeous. I also love the diversity of the characters, from body types to race to gender identity and sexuality. This is truly a game that includes everybody. The story looks super interesting and you can't go wrong with some lo-fi beats. However, with all that considered, this game is a match-free puzzle game, which might not be for everyone. And if you do prefer a more in-depth gameplay experience with farming, fishing and collecting, then this one might not be for you. However, if you are here for the story and some minigame elements, then you should definitely check this one out. If you love visual novel and story-rich games with a minigame element such as coffee talk, as well as cozy puzzle games like Invento and A Little to the Left, then you should definitely check out the free demo for Spirit Swap, which is available on Steam right now, and of course stay tuned for the full release of the game on February the 3rd. Next on the list, we have the cute, casual and relaxing farming and village building sandbox with an idle twist, Relaxing Fields, releasing for Steam also on the 3rd of February. In this short and sweet idle clicker game, you will grow crops, build homes for the local farmers who will help you to automate your production and earn money to decorate your village to your tastes, with dozens of decorations to choose from. Relaxing Fields has an adorable and colourful pixel art graphic style, kind of reminiscent to me of Littlewood, and the premise of the game is super cute, kind of like if the traditional farming sim was combined with an idle decorator game. The decorative items available are super cute and they look gorgeous rendered in the game's stunning pixel art style, and this game is definitely for those who love farming sims and decorating games but they don't have as much free time for them as maybe they used to. That definitely sounds like me, so if that sounds like you, then the idle aspect is perfect for you, as you can accumulate money for your decorations and farm even when you're doing something else. If you love idle decorating games like Garden Galaxy, as well as farming in games like Stardew Valley and the village management aspect of Littlewood, then you should definitely check out Relaxing Fields when it releases this February. The next game is the bite-sized, casual single-player survival light and turn-based dungeon crawler Dungeon Rummage Survival, also releasing for Steam on the 3rd of February. Stranded on a remote desert island, your only path to escape leads through a dangerous underground dungeon. Explore its depths to collect essential materials and resources to upgrade your camp, enhance your stats, craft potions, and cook meals, all of which will be crucial for facing tougher enemies and surviving. Can you reach the bottom of the dungeon and find your way home? The premise of Dungeon Rummage is simple yet interesting. You are stranded on a remote island and your only path to escape is through this dungeon. While there is not much of a story aspect to this one, it is perfect for those who enjoy survival and roguelike games, if you don't mind the lack of a story progression. With turn-based combat similar to games like Pokemon and For the King, the game's combat system focuses definitely more on strategy rather than your reflexes, making for a more cozy and slow-paced combat experience. If you love dungeon crawling in games like Moonlighter, surviving in games like Terraria and Minecraft, and fighting monsters in games like Stardew Valley and Moonstone Island, then you should definitely check out Dungeon Rummage Survival this February. The next game on the list, releasing full steam on the 4th of February, is the cute and colourful creature collectathon Froggies at the Zoo. In this game, you will dive into a whimsical world of hopping fun and riveting excitement, joining a cast of charming amphibian friends on a delightful adventure that will leave you leaping with joy. Get ready to capture every moment of your frogtastic journey with your very own revolutionary Froggy Cam. Immerse yourself in the colourful world by taking control of this in-game camera, hopping and snapping, zooming and panning, and of course taking adorable snapshots of your froggy friends as they bound through lush environments and conquer puzzling challenges. Embark on an unforgettable journey with 9 unique levels to leap through as you snap a group of adorable froggies through a series of photo challenges. Explore vibrant and lush environments, each brimming with interactive elements and hidden secrets, accompanied by the game's lively and catchy soundtrack. Discover exotic flora, encounter different frog species, and even uncover hidden pathways as you leap your way through this enchanting world. Froggies at the Zoo features a vibrant and low-poly 3D art style, immersing you into the game's cozy amphibian world. With many different photo ops to find, this is the perfect photography game for completionists and collectathon lovers alike. And with a vast world full of exotic flora and frog species, you can definitely spend hours exploring and adventuring. If you love amphibians, taking photos in games like Toem, and collecting creatures in games like Moonstone Island, Usagashima, and Kamiru Frog Refuge, then you should definitely check out the free demo for Froggies at the Zoo, which is available on Steam right now, and stay tuned for the full release this month. Next on the list is the casual and comedic multiplayer brawler party game Lost Pingheros, releasing for both Steam and Nintendo Switch on the 7th of February. In this game, you will duck, dodge and toss with up to 8 of your friends in both online or local multiplayer, join in on hectic battles in various game modes, and strive to become the ultimate ping hero of Mexico by snowballing your opponents out of the arena. Dive into the vibrant colours of Mexico, draped in a unique snowy mantle, and join the exhilarating action and memorable frenzied battles either alone or with your friends as you prepare yourself for thrilling and diverse confrontations across a variety of play modes, where only the most cunning penguins emerge victorious. Turbocharge your ping hero with additional skills, ensuring ever-escalating action and strategy in carnival mode. Secure victory by dominating the scoreboard in Score Spree, or maybe even be the last penguin standing in the Last Ping Hero Limited Lives game mode. Learn secret penguin techniques like the ultimate slide, renowned penguin spinning top, and the celebrated maiden penguin chokeslam, where your opponent definitely won't be pretending. Outsmart your opponents utilizing the power-ups from cacti, keeping an eye out for the special masks that will enrage your penguin, and other game-changing items like the magic snowflake. Don't forget to customize your penguin to your heart's content in the Mexican dressing room, unlocking new clothing, hats, and color palettes as you progress. Lost Ping Heroes has a vibrant and fun graphic style and brings a Mexican twist to our Antarctic friends. With lots of maps, minigames, actions, and items, Lost Ping Heroes will never get boring. Perfect for a cozy gaming night with your friends, either online or together with local couch co-op. Just remember, no hard feelings. If you love playing multiplayer party games with your besties, such as Overcooked and Human Fall Flat, especially those that involve fighting like Gang Beasts and Party Animals, then you should definitely check out the demo for Lost Ping Heroes, available on Steam right now, and stay tuned for its full release this February. Next on the list is the cute, cozy and casual, story-rich hand-drawn RPG about berries and festivals, Berry Berry Festival, releasing for Steam on the 7th of February. In this wholesome and heartwarming story about a young girl named Sophie who wants to become the Berry Berry champion, you will explore the small town of Walkguard and get to know and help the residents with a variety of odd jobs and strange missions to prepare for the upcoming annual Berry Berry Festival. Will you be able to save the day and find enough berries to win the Berry Berry Harvest competition? Berry Berry Festival has a super cute and wholesome premise of a young girl helping the residents of her town prepare for a festival through fun puzzles and quests. The hand-drawn and simple art style, reminiscent of a children's colouring book, also adds to the wholesome vibes. Although the game is only a few hours long, designed to be played in one sitting, it does have a story aspect, and the single sitting design really immerses you into the story. However, if you do prefer a longer slow burn style story, then this one might not be for you. If you love short and sweet story games with a puzzle element such as tiny stick a tail, unpacking and assemble with care, then you should definitely check out Berry Berry Festival when it releases this February. Next on the list is the cute and casual exploration adventure game Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. coming to the Nintendo Switch on the 12th of February. In this small journey of big discoveries, you will play as Terry to run, drive and glide, all while working to achieve his goal of launching himself into space using his new car. Doing something this cool and reckless will surely make him the talk of the town. Step into Terry's flip-flops in this short and delightfully sweet adventure of self-discovery as he uncovers what it means to be an inhabitant of Sprankle Water. Explore a densely packed, tiny open-world town at any pace and in any way you'd like, slow, fast, by foot, by car, or even by a paraglider, it's up to you. Uncover a wholesome story through hilarious interactions with the weird and wonderful local Sprankle Waterians, all while collecting turbo junk to upgrade the boost capacity of your very own car. There's so much to do in Tiny Terry's turbo trip, including catching insects, digging holes, destroying cars, becoming rich and wearing hats, all to the beat of a joyful and heartwarming soundtrack. The art style and vibe of Tiny Terry's turbo trip is super fun, comedic and colourful, which perfectly fits its gameplay. If you're looking for a wholesome story with gameplay that doesn't take itself too seriously, then this is definitely it. With fun and lovable Play-Doh-esque characters to meet and befriend and lots of wacky activities to partake in, from catching insects all the way to destroying cars, this game is sure to be a fun time with a good amount of laughs. If you love silly story-based cartoon platformers like A Hat in Time, Tinykin, and Refresh, as well as cars, causing chaos, and big dreams, then you should definitely check out Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip, releasing this February for Nintendo Switch and already available for Steam. The next game on the list is the cozy and casual open-world crafting and exploration life sim, Lose Lagoon, coming to Steam, Nintendo Switch and PlayStation on the 13th of February. In this cozy new adventure, you will traverse the vibrant Limbo archipelago in search of your Uncle Lou, who has mysteriously disappeared, leaving you his seaplane delivery service. Explore the vast collection of islands, collecting resources, all while honing your crafting skills to complete jobs and keep the family business afloat while you discover what happened to him. With your trusty Swirler 2000 vacuum at your side, explore diverse islands of the Limbo archipelago, collecting and harvesting rare resources and crafting them into valuable goods to deliver to your customers in your faithful seaplane, which can then be upgraded and expanded as the success of your delivery venture grows. With lots of minigames to test both your metal and puzzle solving abilities, from races to obstacle courses and more, there is always something new to find in the archipelago. So keep your eyes open as secrets lurk in the corners of every island. Be vigilant and you're sure to unearth unexpected treasures and maybe even discover some clues to the whereabouts of your wacky Uncle Lou. Lose Lagoon looks right up my street with everything I want from a cozy game, from fishing to resource gathering to crafting and of course befriending the local townies and wildlife. And I can't believe that I've only just recently heard of it. The graphics and art style is absolutely adorable and super colourful and bright, kind of reminiscent to me of the Coral Island and Slime Rancher graphics coming together into one beautiful life sim, and I absolutely love the character design as well. The premise of the game is super interesting, as we've had delivery games before, but I've yet to see one in this life sim format, and of course the seaplane feature is very unique, not to mention the added mystery of your missing uncle. If you love island exploration and life sim games such as Coral Island, Hello Kitty Island Adventure and Dinkum, as well as a good mystery similar to games like Paleo Pines and Duck Detective, then you should definitely check out Lose Lagoon when it releases this February. The next game on the list is Dawnfolk, a charmingly dark, casual and minimalist survival city builder featuring puzzle, strategy and resource management as well as exploration. Decades ago, titanic obsidian monoliths rained down from the sky. A raging tempest of unfathomable darkness gathered around them, slowly crawling across the world and consuming all in its path. In a world of darkness, you are a ruler once mighty and resolute, now broken and wounded, who lost your kingdom to the shadows. But you are not defeated and intend to reclaim the realm and bring back the light to the world. On your quest to save your people after years of wandering, your story begins when you finally find the mythical creature Lure, a fiery companion able to radiate a powerful enough brightness to dissipate the darkness, who will help you by lighting your way. It is now time to explore the shadows and rebuild your realm. Will you be the ruler who turns a blind eye to disasters? How will you handle difficult moral choices? Can you grow the cities in your kingdom effectively enough to survive as a beacon of light for future settlers? Every playthrough is unique. As ruler of your land, you will collect and manage resources, explore the surrounding tiles, and grow your city, rebuilding your realm one tile at a time as you protect your settlers from oppressive shadows. but the choices you make will affect the success of your fledgling town. You might opt to uncover a hunting ground to provide more food for your villagers through meaningful minigames. Or maybe you will choose to forge a path toward the mine and yield a recurring source of materials. The choice is yours, but will you be able to unveil the secrets of the monolith to bring light back to the world? As you play and progress, minigames will add a unique challenge to supporting your people. The better you become at the games, the more resources you'll be able to obtain, and the more likely your community will weather the darkness. Experience the game on both macro and micro levels as you oversee the management of your structures and resources, whilst also immersing yourself in mini arcade games to collect those resources, allowing you to explore both the world and the story of Dawnfolk as you reshape it. Every choice you make will matter and will directly determine the fate of your realm and its inhabitants, as you explore different strategies and playstyles across multiple playthroughs, allowing for a lot of replayability of Dawnfolk. Not everyone has time to invest hundreds of hours into learning how to play a new strategy game. Dawnfolk allows you to dive right in and start building your settlement immediately, going from a handful of tents to a big city in less than an hour, making this game a good pick for people with limited free time for gaming who still want to have some fun. Designed to feel familiar, yet unlike any building strategy game you've ever played before, Dawnfolk allows players to unwind after a long day and play with ease. Whether you're at home or on the go with your gamepad, keyboard or handheld console, Dawnfolk will be on both Switch and Steam, making it very accessible to many types of gamers. Go back to the roots of gaming, where exploration and experimentation are the key to fun and discovery, and set out into a mysterious darkness as you build to survive, thrive, or relax. The choice is yours. With its gothic pixel graphics, Calcifer-inspired fire sprite assistant, and unique tile building mechanic, Dawnfolk is a breath of fresh air in the city building and management gaming space. If you love brain-teasing strategy games and city builders such as Dwarf Romantic, Lakeburg Legacies, and Wandering Village, then you will probably like Dawnfolk. If you're interested in this one, then there is currently a free demo available right now over on Steam. Just a quick content warning for the next game, but this one is PG-16 due to bad language and sexual innuendo and reference. Don't have a date this Valentine? Well, that's okay, because this next game is for you. Coming to Steam, Switch, Xbox and PlayStation on February 14th, you can play from wherever you get your games. Date Everything is the choose-your-own-adventure sandbox dating sim set in the comfort of your own home. Not to mention, it features 100 fully voice-acted dateable characters. Let the romance flow between your bed, smoke alarm, and overwhelming sense of existential dread. Are you ready to date everything? Bringing a new and exciting twist to the dating simulator genre, Date Everything makes your entire house come to life and it's dateable. So what are you waiting for? Put on your magic date viators that some mysterious stranger sent you in the mail. Don't question it, just date your furniture. Each dateable object will open up to you, revealing their own stories, and with the game's branching narratives and at least 3 endings per dateable character, each item has the potential to become your lover, friend, or even your enemy. Date Everything puts a super unique spin on the typical dating sim, and you can literally date everything. I've really been enjoying the dating sim with a twist category cozy games lately, from Love Ghosty, where you're matchmaking from the afterlife, to Kaiju, in which you'll make the ultimate kaiju match through the game's destructive courtship dance feature, and I'm so excited to see a new take on this. The idea of being able to date your furniture and other household items is super interesting and unique, and I have never seen a dating sim with so many characters before, with over 100 to choose from, not to mention each of them are fully voice acted. That's crazy. And again, the characters have had a lot of effort put into them, from their diversity, their visual interest in the designs of every single one of them. They all have their own quirky and eccentric outfits, which are inspired by the objects that they are, and unique color palettes, body types, everything. Like, you can really tell a lot of love has been put into this one. Even the release date of Valentine's Day is something that was considered, so I do have high expectations for Date Everything. If you love dating everyone you possibly can in every life sim game you play, making your sims into serial romantics, and dating sim games such as Love Ghosty, Kaiju, and Kitty Powers Matchmaker, then you should definitely check out Date Everything when it releases this Valentine's Day. The next game on the list, releasing for Steam on the 15th of February, is the casual and kinda cozy, procedurally generated tower defense and fantasy roguelike Final Forge. In this game, it's up to you to defend your town and protect the dwarf's treasure from marauding creatures. Explore Explore the region, collect resources, and choose the right upgrades, but be careful not to leave your fortress empty for too long. Defend your tower with a magic hammer and search for resources around your fortress as quickly as possible. Build better defenses to protect yourself from these attacks, create weapons and upgrades until you manage to destroy all of your enemies or die trying in this tower defense with procedural generation of waves of enemies. Control your cannon, upgrade your forces and crafted weaponry to defend yourself from enemies and protect the dwarves' treasure. Collect valuable resources around your fortress to enhance your defenses or recover from brutal attacks, but be careful of how much you can carry and your time, as enemies will attack when you're exploring or destroy your tower while it's defenseless. Create and upgrade armaments with the resources that you acquire, facing several enemy waves and improving your resource collection to survive until you can destroy all of your enemies. Final Forge has an interesting premise in which you must defend your tower and the dwarf's treasure from assailing creatures, collecting resources to enhance your equipment whilst ensuring you don't leave your base of operations for too long, combining a new style of strategy with the typical tower defense roguelite. If you love survival games such as Terraria and Above Snakes, as well as tower defense and slightly stressful gameplay, then you should definitely check out Final Forge when it releases this February. Next on the list is the side-scrolling and story-driven sci-fi adventure and visual novel with pixel graphics Nobody Nowhere, releasing for Steam on the 18th of February. Set in 2079, when a replicant awakens in a lab facility amidst a life-or-death situation, and the secret aid agency White Dove tries to rescue him but fails, they stumble across the real secret of the replicant project. Play as one of two characters to investigate the secrets of the Human Science Research Corp, a research organization dedicated to the study of the human body and individual consciousness, focusing on the emergence of individual human thought and the transfer of consciousness. Explore the world, solving puzzles with the game's brain-computer interface and avoiding enemy attacks as you progress through the story and uncover the mysteries and secrets of replicants. With the game's detailed pixel art animations and fast-paced dialogue, you will feel like you're watching an interactive animated movie. As a big fan of sci-fi, from games and TV series like Cyberpunk to comic series like Gunma, I am super excited for the release of Nobody Nowhere. I am so here for the mystery behind the dystopian replicant project, as one of the things that I love about sci-fi is how uncomfy it can be, literally making you question the ethics and morals of every single character. It's almost like a thriller movie. Not to mention, the game has some really stunning pixel art graphics and does combine some of my favourite cozy gaming genres, from story-rich visual novel gameplay to puzzle solving. If you love story-rich visual novel games such as Coffee Talk and Valhalla, as well as exploration, puzzle solving and sci-fi mystery, then you should definitely check out the demo for Nobody Nowhere, which is available on Steam right now, and of course stay tuned for the full release this Feb. The next game on the list is the cute and casual creature collector and idle farming desktop sim Tiny Pasture, releasing for Steam on the 18th of February. Meet your new little desktop buddies, they'll snooze, scratch and scamper around while you work or study, and don't worry, they've been trained not to invade your workspace. Tiny Pasture is a charming little farm simulator that cozies up at the bottom of your screen, keeping you company while you work or study. In this game, you can buy adorable baby animals, grow them and collect the coins they drop once they're fully grown to rake in some sweet profits and expand your pasture. When you improve yourself and have fun, your little critters will grow with you. Interacting with your animals more often will make them grow faster and drop more goodies for you. You can also breed new animals using special props and food, and purchase and deploy magical facilities to help you keep your animals clean and healthy. With many animals to collect, from rabbits, foxes and alpacas and birds to even slimes and zombies, and multiple pasture slots available, soon you'll have your very own animal army. Tiny Pasture is definitely one of the most adorable games releasing this month, and if you love desktop pets, idlers and collecting cute things, then this is one right up your alley. With the game's adorable pastel and pixel art graphic style and its amazing variety of creatures to collect, this game is perfect for animal lovers. While this game doesn't feature productivity features like other similar idle games, it will definitely offer a cozy break when you need to take one, as you can use that time to tend to your adorable pixel pets. If you love cute animals and collecting them in games like Moonstone Island, Usagi Shima and Paleo Pines, as well as idle productivity games and having your pets around you while you work, then you should definitely check out the demo for Tiny Pasture, currently available on Steam, and of course keep an eye out for its full release. The next game on the list is the cozy horse ranching and life sim RPG, releasing in early access on the 19th of February for Steam, Unbridled. Unbridled offers the ultimate horse experience, giving you the freedom to follow your own dream and create your own unique story, as you experience the freedom of riding, the challenges of horse sports, and the joy of breeding horses. Participate in challenging competitions such as eventing or western riding. Care for your horse utilizing the game's realistic and easy to learn mechanics, whether you're grooming, feeding, or more. And of course, breed your own horses, each of which will have its own unique personality, providing constant variety during your playthrough. With the freedom to choose your own path, you can select whether you want to focus on breeding and training your horses, participating in competitions, or simply exploring the world around you. Challenge yourself to improve your skills and show that you and your horses are unbeatable, earning the money to beautify your estate and buy better equipment for your beloved horses. Unbridled is the perfect game for horse lovers with so much to do, from breeding to training and competing, or just casual exploration and riding. Not to mention the amount of customization available for your horses, from coat colour to patterns and more. If you love horses and looking after them in games like Star Stables and Ranch of Rivershine, as well as exploration and choose your own adventure style games like Infinity Nikki and Slime Rancher, then you should definitely check out Unbridled when it releases this February. If you can't wait to check this one out, then there is currently a free demo available for the horse designer feature, available on Steam right now. Next on the list is the cozy, cute and casual couch co-op bakery management and life sim about bunnies, Cinnabunny, releasing on the 19th of February for Steam. In this game, you will play as a bunny running a bakery as you unlock new recipes, watch the local birds, collect mushrooms, and charm your local bun community, saving up enough carrots to help your family with their big move. After a nasty drought, your mother has tasked you with finding a new place for the family to live, and after a long journey, you found it, Sugar Creek Burrows, a paradise among buns. Now it's up to you to run your new bakery and save up so your family can move here too. Learn various recipes such as breads, pies, and cookies, and then make them your own by adding special flavour combinations of berries, nuts, and spices. Different recipes require different ingredients, and any true bunny baker will forage, farm, or make these themselves. Plant wheat to make flour, forage for Easter eggs in the nearby forest, or even head to the caves to mine for salt. With 4 basic skills to master, including baking, foraging, birdwatching, and recycling, every time you successfully perform a skill, you will gain experience and receive unique bonuses as you level up. Sugar Creek Burrows is a quaint village bustling with fun and quirky buns to befriend, and you can unlock new dialogue as you progress in your relationships and gift baked goods to discover each bunny's individual taste preferences. But don't forget to decorate your new bakery and home by organising baking tools, adding in furniture, and of course maximising coziness. Want to take a break from baking? Use your birdoculars to capture pictures of the various bird species around Sugar Creek Burrows. With over 30 to discover, each with realistic bird calls, you'll have to scour the skies in various weather, seasons, and times of day to find them all. Help Rowan, the local scientist bun, capture her rogue recycler bots after an experiment gone wrong, or maybe you'll explore the surrounding forests and caves collecting mushrooms. With 40 different species to discover, you're sure to become an expert mycologist. Drawing inspiration from games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, Cinnabunny offers a relaxing and cozy experience designed for gamers and non-gamers alike, which can be played solo or with a friend in local couch co-op. Cinnabunny looks super adorable, as is the idea of a bunny running a bakery, and there is so much to do in this one. From farming and collecting resources, to mini-games for baking, to decorating your shop, not to mention the added storyline of saving up carrots to move your family to Sugar Creek Burrows. If you love bunnies, baking games like Lemon Cake, Cake Mania, and Magical Bakery, as well as exploration and life sim activities like mining and foraging, reminiscent of games like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon, then you should definitely check out Cinnabunny when it releases this February. Next on the list is the cute, cozy and casual, story-rich, pocket-sized and pixel graphics adventure RPG Marron's Day, releasing for Nintendo Switch on the 20th of February. In this game, you'll play as Marron, a little bunny trying to save the local town festival, help out your adorable animal friends with their festival stalls, play cute mini-games, progress in the heartwarming story, and explore the cozy and retro pixel art top-down town, all to the beat of some beepy chiptune music. Marron's Day is super adorable with its nostalgic pixel graphics and colour schemes and cute premise. I love the idea of this short and sweet retro-inspired game, as well as the community aspect it evokes as you help your animal friends prepare for the festival. This game is definitely perfect for those gamers who don't have hundreds of hours to sink into in-depth life sim games like Infinity Nikki, Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing, and if that sounds like you, then you should definitely consider this one. If you love cute animals, helping others, and short, cute and cozy puzzle games like Unpacking, A Tiny Stick Sticker Tale and Melon Journey, then you should definitely check out Marron's Day, releasing for Nintendo Switch this February and currently available on Steam. Next on the list is the side-scroller and retro 2D arcade-style platformer and action-adventure Freddy Farmer, releasing for Nintendo Switch on the 27th of February. In this game, you will play as Freddy the farmer whose daughter has been kidnapped by an evil dragon that lives on top of an abandoned castle. To rescue her, you must help him cross the entire kingdom, collecting potion ingredients for a potent brew that only a mysterious wizard who lives in the forest can create, using magical cauldrons spread throughout the kingdom. But it won't be easy. Ingredients must be collected in a specific order, and Freddy will have to overcome all the enemies and dangers in his path, reaching the cauldron at the end of each level to mix his ingredients. With 5 different worlds, each with 7 unique levels, more than 25 enemy types with their own characteristics, and 5 bonus levels with unlockable minigames, Freddy Farmer has a good few hours of gameplay. Additionally, there are 2 different endings to the story, allowing you to replay the game to see each ending. Freddy Farmer has a very nostalgic pixel art graphic style with a complementary nostalgic colour palette, characteristic of retro Nintendo games. Not to mention its platforming with a little bit of combat, which is somewhat reminiscent of the older Mario Brothers games, except instead of collecting stars, you're collecting potion ingredients. If you love games that combine puzzle solving, storytelling, and platforming, such as Celeste, as well as those that add a bit of cozy combat like Super Mario Brothers, A Hat in Time, and Infinity Nikki, then you should definitely check out Freddy Farmer, releasing for Nintendo Switch this February and also on Steam March 4th. Next on the list, releasing sometime this February for all major platforms, is the cozy and casual farming, adventure and exploration life sim, Gaucho and the Grassland. Dive into a grand adventure exploring the vast grasslands, cozy highlands, beach, and even a magical otherworld. In this cozy farming sim without agriculture, you'll play as a Latin cowboy raising farm animals, from building the perfect shelters to breeding. Alongside your horse and faithful dog, explore different biomes at any time and in any weather condition. Increase your charisma to unlock new story paths and resources, helping the local residents and evolving your farm. Throughout your adventure, experience incredible missions for mystical beings to save the legends of Latin folklore. If you are fed up of tending to your crops in every farming sim you play, but you just keep coming back for the animals, then Gaucho and the Grassland is the perfect ranching sim for you. With its very vibrant and cartoony graphic style, it almost feels like a world made of Play-Doh and looks super fun and alive. With a diverse range of areas to explore, from grasslands to even a magical otherworld inspired by Latin folklore, there is always something new to uncover. If you love games with exploration and adventure, are keen to learn some Latin folklore, and find that when you play farming sims like Stardew Valley and Coral Island you wish the game had more emphasis on ranching and less on farming, then you should definitely check out Gaucho and the Grassland, releasing this February. If you're excited to check this one out, then there is currently a free demo available on Steam right now, so you can check out some of the game before release day. The next game on the list is the free-to-play cute and casual barista management and strategy game with an extraterrestrial twist, etea, releasing for Steam sometime this February. In this game, you will help Glorbo, an alien who has crash-landed on Earth, master the art of making boba tea to satisfy customers and take down bosses. After a misunderstanding, Glorbo gets hired at etea, the hottest boba store in town. As they attempt to blend in as a human while navigating a solitary life far from home, experience Glorbo's heartwarming journey as they adapt to life on Earth hidden in plain sight. Satisfy the demands of your customers and perfect your timing to keep them happy and your cover intact. Face off against challenging bosses that disrupt your routine, using your new skills and quick thinking to serve these evil foes a defeat. After a hard day's work, take Glorbo out on the town to interact with the locals and purchase a variety of items at numerous shops scattered throughout the city, customizing the store and gradually upgrading Glorbo's capabilities as you progress through the narrative. Help Glorbo blend in, make friends, and maybe even find a way back home. Can you keep their secret safe? As a self-proclaimed boba tea addict, I am super excited for this one, similar to other serve-style games like Good Pizza Great Pizza, but with a bubbly twist. Not to mention the extraterrestrial concept of etea is super cute and the name is so creative. I feel like the devs have considered everything, adding extra details to make the game more interesting, from impatient mini bosses to town exploration after a hard day's work. If you love all things extraterrestrial, bubble tea, and cafe and restaurant management games, such as Cat Cafe Manager, Good Pizza Great Pizza, and the OG Poppers games, then you should definitely check out etea this February. After all, it is free. Next on the list is the roguelike dungeon crawler, puzzle and strategy based board game RPG Arcane board, releasing for Steam sometime this February. In this game you will play as a powerful mage, travelling the lands and filling the lines on an arcane board to cast powerful spells while fighting monsters. In a dark land ravaged by monsters, a hopeful young mage discovers an ancient magic board. To harness its power, you must first fill it by aligning puzzle pieces in full lines. Embark on a journey to restore light to the land, navigating the ever-changing map, which offers riskier and safer paths for you to take on each journey. Drag the puzzle pieces on the board and strategize to fill in the lines, then perform actions based on the matched tiles. Upgrade the parts of the arcane board and enhance your abilities to find more powerful combos, and no playthrough is ever the same. The concept of arcane board is super interesting, as I haven't really seen anything like it, combining the roguelike genre with puzzle solving. While I'm very used to seeing card-based strategy battle systems in roguelites such as Moonstone Island and Slay the Spire, I have yet to see a Tetris crossover with match-free combo-style puzzle system, so I'm really excited to check this one out, not to mention the game's beautiful hand-drawn pixel art graphics, bright colour scheme and detailed maps. If you love puzzles and line matching games similar to Candy Crush and Spirit Swap shown earlier, as well as board games, dungeon crawlers and D&D, then you should definitely check out Arcane Board when it releases this February. And last but not least, the final game on the list is the demo of Magic Inn, the cute and casual story-rich fantasy tavern management and life sim RPG, which will be releasing sometime this February for Steam. In this journey of tragedy and redemption, you will take on the role of an exiled wizard turned innkeeper, overseeing everything from menus, rooms, guests and staff in a fully magical and customizable inn. Imagine the magic of Fae Farm, combined with the cozy simulation of Traveller's Rest. Build and customize your dream tavern, managing menus, staff and rooms, and even use Potionomics inspired card battles, which will simulate actions such as negotiation, persuasion and attraction to connect with your guests and build meaningful relationships on your journey. This free prologue includes part of the main character's story, which takes place in one of the three kingdoms, Kingdom Crop. In this prologue, you will start your journey to uncover the truth behind the tragedy that befell your family, reclaim the reputation of the wizarding community, and even rescue a princess in order to return to the magic castle. As someone who loves all things fantasy and magic, as well as story-rich management games, Magic Inn is right up my alley. With its adorable and vibrant graphics, Cooking Mama style minigames, and inn decoration alongside spellcasting and potion brewing, it combines all the classic management sim aspects with a magical twist. Not to mention the detailed relationship card battles inspired by Potionomics, which isn't something seen in many cozy games, and fun events such as the Royal Games. If you love story-rich magic and fantasy inspired games such as Coffee Talk, Sunhaven and Fae Farm, as well as card battles reminiscent of Moonstone Island and Potionomics, and the decoration and tavern management aspect of Traveller's Rest, then you should definitely check out the free demo of Magic Inn, releasing sometime this February. So that was 20 new cozy games releasing this February. Let me know down in the comments below which game you are most excited for and why. For me, it would probably be Lose Lagoon, as I love exploration and life sim games, and especially the idea of running a delivery business while solving a mystery. I am also super hyped for the release of the Magic Inn prologue though, as I love management games and the fancy aspect makes it even more fun. I only wish that the full release was coming sooner. If you found this video either entertaining or informative, then please give it a like, as it really helps my small channel to grow and reach new cozy game enthusiasts. And if you want to see more content from me, then please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video, and as always, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day/night.